Ryoan-Ji Garden, or so-called the Garden of Nothingness, is a magnificent Zen garden facing the main hall of the Ryoan-Ji sub-temple. As part of the Myoshinji Monastery in Kyoto, Japan, Ryoan-Ji was first converted from a villa to a temple in 1473 by Hosokawa Katsumoto, a powerful military leader in the Ashikaga government. It was burned down during Onin War and was reconstructed in 1488 by Kasamoto's son, Masamoto. The rock garden is thought to be built at this point. The actual design of the garden is of the work of Soami, a tea master and painter. Embodying a truly revolutionary style and principle, Ryoan-Ji Garden serves as one of the most important landmarks in the history of landscape design. Ryoan-Ji is a dry landscape garden, of which the designer strives for formal beauty created by the shapes and sizes of plants and stones and by the balance and contrast among these elements, and emphasizes compositions of abstract proportion and balance. Zen spirit of meditation and balance is elegantly encouraged, where the garden is designed to be experienced from a position in which the viewer himself was as balanced as the arrangement before him. Such Zen spirit and aesthetic have stimulated rapid growth in modern Japanese garden design and Japanese art. Ryoan-Ji Garden consists of white gravel rocks that are carefully raked and 5 asymmetrical clusters of rocks on a flat plot of land, along with multiple layers of cut granite and rocks that go around the perimeter of the composition. The entire garden is elongated horizontally, giving a sense of stability, peacefulness, and weight. The rocks are almost effortlessly but elegantly placed. They are clusters of different sizes and shapes of rocks, which create a pleasant visual rhythm and continuous flow of eye movement. The clusters are placed in a way that is open to the viewers from the Ryoan-Ji sub-temple veranda, welcoming and inviting the viewers to engage meditatively with the composition. It is stationary and objectified. It is not meant to be walked in or around, but only to be viewed and enjoyed visually from the temple. The carefully raked white gravels add much to the composition. The raked gravels have ripple-like quality that adds texture and connects the clusters of rocks, the two elements having a complex relationship of figure and ground. The rake patterns encircle the clusters and run parallel to the perimeters of the garden. Adding to the spiritual qualities of clusters of rocks, the white gravels heighten the meditative atmosphere of the garden. The granite borders and rocks on the perimeter of the garden act almost as a frame of an artwork, marking the boundary of garden space to non-garden space and adding a monumentality to the garden. My observation lays similar to the authors of these wonderful books that I've consulted, although only apt to judge from the pictures. The clean and powerful design that is laid out holistically in front of me helps me enjoy the entire asymmetrically balanced composition. There's a serene and calm atmosphere to the garden. Simple and basic forms and spaces between the rocks are emphasized, rather than the decorative or ornamental aspect. There is an intriguing play of positive and negative spaces. It is well incorporated, visually and conceptually, with its surrounding, the temple and the natural landscape just beyond its walls. Visually, the design draws reference to the natural world of the natural landscape around the temple. The meditative quality and its conceptual inspiration of the garden suggests the Zen disciplines and Buddhist teachings without iconic or representational references. Such makes this esoteric Buddhism-inspired work of art accessible to others. It is a special and sacred place to contemplation and visual enjoyment.